These millions and billions of dollars that were just going out all over the place, different countries for all types of things. I mean, if you read the reports where, where the Doge had, dug in and did their investigating and they found out where all these funds were going, you know what I'm talking about. And, even with the Social Security Administration, where they were like, well, there's so many people over the age of 110, 120, 200, even 300 that's still receiving benefits from Social Security. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm back tapping in with my fleet, tapping back in with my community so I can just talk to you guys about something, how it is when I have to get it off my chest, have to get it off my mind. I come to you guys. I come to my foundation, my community, so we can have this conversation. But yeah, man, I just wanted to let you guys know we voted for this. We as America voted for this. So whatever we get, we voted for it. So maybe we wasn't thinking, hey, the Trump administration is going to behave this way. The Trump administration is going to be this extreme with what they're going to do to accomplish the goals that they said they set forth to accomplish. That they was going to be this bold, that they were going to be this aggressive, this chaotic to set forth these, this plan of action to, accomplish that goal. But hey, we're here now. And guess what? We voted for this. We overwhelmingly voted for this. So we have to sit back and just enjoy the show. We have to, sit back, buckle up, hold on tight, and enjoy the ride, per se. Because, hey, at this point, you can't unvote him in now. If you were a Trump, if you were somebody that voted for Trump, hey, you have to stick to your guns and say, hey, I still believe in the MAGA movement. I still believe in Make America Great Again. And what Trump is doing now, I may not understand what's going on behind the scenes and why they're being so chaotic with it, with the Doge, with what Doge is doing now with the job, the federal workers layoff, the buyouts, everything that's going on. Hey, remember, we voted for this, overwhelmingly voted for this. I mean, when I say overwhelmingly, I mean popular vote, electoral vote, House, Senate, Supreme Court, everything. This is what we wanted. We wanted, a better economy. We wanted smaller government. We wanted to find these grossly misappropriated funds that's out there, that's floating around, that, or missing funds. I mean, by the billions. So that's what Doge is doing right now. Now, there's a lot of controversy or a lot of back and forth about Doge and if what they're doing is right, and what Elon Musk is he really doing this to help heal the economy and make America great again, or if he's doing this for his own selfish gains or whatever it is. He has his own intentions or his own agenda. And does he want to be the president? I mean, it's so many things going on out there. But at the end of the day, it goes back to, hey, we voted for this. You and I voted for this. So we have to stay confident that what we voted for is going to turn out the way we need it to. And there's no need of fighting like we're doing now. There's no need of trying to make up excuses, trying to figure out why the administration is making the moves that they're making now. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so we can't really comment on it. We see what's going on. We know what the end goal is according to the policies and the Agenda 47 that Trump had, that was his agenda. I hear a lot about the Project 2025 agenda and saying that he's following that. I don't know that much about the Project 2025, and all that stuff. But I know I know Agenda 47 had a lot of this outlined in it. I'm not sure why the administration is making the moves that they're making now and the way that they're making them, like why they decided to do the federal buyout the way that they did. I would assume that it's a business move. It's more so like what industries and corporations, when they want to downsize, I think, they use these type of techniques and to get people to go ahead and decide on their own if they want to leave it. Because there's two sides to the coin. It's like some people want it out. I've talked to some people and they had other things they wanted to do with their lives, but they were stuck at these government jobs, and they wanted to leave, but they just felt stuck there. They had other business opportunities or other careers that they wanted to pursue, but they didn't have a jump start like Doge and the Trump administration was giving the federal governments with the buyout. They was gave them what is it, maybe 7 to 8 months of severance pay with full benefits and everything up until the end of September. So they were able to still be paid as if they were coming to work every day as a normal employee, and have the same benefits that they had. But at the same time, they were able to find other jobs, pursue other careers, and all of that at the same time. So I think that was kind of like a sweet deal. If you wanted out, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better deal. But if you're on the other side of that coin where you've been working for many years, I just say many years, and it was almost time for retirement, and you were ready to, you had no plans on leaving until you retired, or you had no plans on leaving anytime soon regardless, and now you're put in a position where you have to make a decision, a quick decision, within a few days, if you want to take the federal buyout, or if you want to, roll the dice and keep your job, and not knowing if, you may lose your job in the near future because of the downsizing and the job cutbacks for the federal government trying to save money. You don't know if you're going to be affected by those job cuts. So it was man, it's a catch-22. I understand that. And you just have to, I guess, kind of look at it like this. We've been through things like this before, like say the pandemic. That was a once in a lifetime thing for a lot of us. And we've never seen anything like that before. And, the whole world just shut down. We didn't know what to do. A lot of people were panicking at the time. A lot of people didn't know, where their next paycheck was going to come from. They didn't know how their business was going to stay afloat. And, outside of the actual virus that was, making people sick and also killing people by the thousands, maybe even millions at the time, that aside, just the people that was worried about where they're, how they was going to stay afloat, how they was going to pay their mortgage and buy groceries and stuff like that, because they weren't able to go to work because the world was shut down. There were provisions put in place, and there were a lot of jobs, where companies just let people work remote. There were a lot of companies and businesses started during that time. So you never know where this thing is going to take you. So right now it seems chaotic. Right now, it's uncertain. It's scary. There's a lot of fear going on. There's a lot of fear mongering going on as well. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of information that people are just not taking in. And, it could be accurate, but we're not taking that information in. We're really just living off of fear right now, because we don't know what's going on. We don't know why the administration are making the moves that they're making right now. They're doing this stuff. It's only been a little over a month, and I mean, Trump has shaken up everything. I mean, he's turned the U.S. upside down and shook it up and said, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what you voted for. Hey, we just sit back and let us do our job and see where it takes you, because you can have a lot of speculation going on why the Trump administration is doing this, why Doge is doing that, if they're being forthcoming, if they're being truthful, if they have good intentions. The only thing we can do is just go off of what they're saying and do our own research and our own due diligence, and whatever we find, we could just, excuse me. And whatever we find, we could take that information and move accordingly. But as I said earlier, there's no reason to bicker the way that we're bickering, because we don't have the information that the Trump administration has. Whoever's advising him and his staff, we don't know why and what, we don't know what's causing them to make these decisions at this time. we were more so, I was following everything, and I was kind of intrigued on the how Doge was finding all these misappropriated funds. Yeah, and I was very interested in the US aid misappropriated funds that were going out, and I'll just do the air quotation misappropriated funds, because these millions and billions of dollars that were just going out all over the place, different countries for all types of things. I mean, if you read the reports where, where the Doge had, dug in and did their investigating, and they found out where all these funds were going, you know what I'm talking about. And, even with the Social Security Administration, where they were like, well, there's so many people over the age of 110, 120, 200, even 300 that's still receiving benefits from Social Security. A lot of that was like, hey, they're trimming the fat. They're figuring this stuff out. We're bringing money back to the economy this way. But then at the end of the day, now they're being fact checked, and people are doing their due diligence, and they're like, hey, a lot of this stuff that Doge is finding and Elon Musk and his team is finding is inaccurate. So now where do we go with that information? And then, like I said, not to mention all the job cuts and stuff like that. So there's a lot of fear going on right now. There's a lot of craziness going on. But hey, man, we just got to put our seatbelt on and we got to enjoy the ride. Right now, we're going up like it's a roller coaster, man. We're just going up, 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 up. And we haven't even got to the peak yet. So we don't know what's on the other side of this roller coaster, man. But we just buckling up and we're along for the ride. That's all we can do right now. Still do your due diligence. Still do your research. And, right now, we have Trump and his administration in office. So, I mean, you can't go back and change that. It is what it is right now. So the best thing we can do is try to get behind them and hope for the best, and that's all you can really do right now. So with that being said, I just had to get on here and get a lot of stuff off my mind and off my chest, man, because I'm in conversation circles and stuff like this, and we talk about this type of stuff all the time. So I just wanted to bring it to you guys. You guys, let me know how you feel. If you made it this far in the video, let me know how you feel about what's going on. Are you confident that the U.S. is going in the best direction? We're headed in a better direction, or do you think we're free falling and what's going on now is just going to make everything worse with the Trump administration? So, just tap back in. I want to see what you guys think. I want you to be, I want to start the conversation, be respectful down in the comments, and let's just talk about it, man. This could be the conversation station. Like I said, this is my conversation station. This is our conversation station. So let's just get the conversation started. And with that being said, I'm just going to finish off the video. And oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications if you haven't done so already. And until next time, and until the next video, peace.